Now, back to our top story. We're following several wildfires as they continue to burn throughout Los Angeles County, destroying more than 10,000 structures in the area. It's really just mind-boggling. More than 300,000 residents are under evacuation orders or warnings. That's according to California officials. And the Palisades and Eaton fires have burned down more than 34,000 acres combined as crews continue to struggle and to vanquish those flames. CBS News reporter Charlie DeMar joins us from Altadena. It's one of the hardest hit neighborhoods amid these fires. And Charlie, one thing that continues to strike me is how intense the heat must have been to destroy and melt vehicles. I see one next to you. Show us around and let us know what you've seen.
It truly is incredible, Errol. Yeah, you can see this car here, and as you continue to pan into this house, this looks like it was the driveway to the home, and you can make out a washing machine back there. And this is what so many homes look like here in hard-hit Altadena. And once residents eventually are allowed back in, unfortunately, this is the reality that they are going to come home to. We have talked to a number of residents today who were trying to come in to their neighborhoods just to get a glimpse, to see it with their own eyes, to see what their new reality is. But they've been stopped by checkpoints. They've been stopped by the National Guard because at this point, they're not letting people back into their neighborhoods. And a big part of that is due to looting. There's a curfew that's going to be in place tonight. Police say, along with trying to secure these areas, put out the fires, maintain peace with everything else going on here in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas, they are now having to deal with looting. I spoke to a man named David. He left his neighborhood when it was on fire. He has not been back since. This was really going to be the first time that he was going to see his neighborhood. And he has no idea what his home looks like. And he's frustrated that on top of what he's dealing with, he's assuming that his home is a complete loss. But now he's having to deal with the real possibility of looters having gone through his personal belongings. And he won't even have the opportunity to get into his home and salvage what may have survived.
And he's just one of tens of thousands of people with that experience right now. Charlie DeMar, we appreciate your reporting. Our hearts go out to David and everyone else there still suffering right now. All right, Vanessa Pellegrini is a restaurateur. She owns Vittorio Ristorante and Pizzeria in Pacific Palisades. Vanessa, I know you lost your restaurant in the Palisades and you're joining us from, I believe, where the business once stood. Correct me if that's not accurate, but bring us up to speed.
I'm actually back in Woodland Hills right now. We just left the site of Vittorio's about half an hour ago.
Okay, how are you doing? How are you trying to psychologically wrap your head around what you've been through?
Today was the first day we were able to get in to see it, and it was rough. I got out of the car and just collapsed. I didn't have any strength to see it.
What did you see?
It was just carnage. There was nothing. It was just wrecked metal, ash, burned to the ground. Nothing left. A gaping hole of just nothing. It was just nothing. It was just wreckage.
We're looking at some of the footage I believe you were able to shoot from your car while the fires were still burning. We're seeing some of the aftermath now. I continue to be in shock as someone who lived in LA for 7 years as to how much of the Palisades is completely decimated. Where is your thinking now? Are you critical of local officials for not getting enough of a warning? Because folks did get a few days of a heads up, or are you simply trying to figure out where to spend the nights?
We actually live in Woodland Hills. Our business is there, and our employees actually drive in. So we didn't lose our home, but we had probably about 30 minutes to evacuate our employees, take whatever we could, which was basically nothing, and get out of the Palisades, which was just major gridlock. So we really didn't get a chance. And as far as being critical of our officials, they will have a hefty price to pay. I will tell you that me, along with thousands of others, are absolutely appalled at how and why this took place. I mean, they literally just watched this city burn in 24 hours with no regard, absolutely no regard for structure, for homes, for people, no infrastructure. It is just criminal negligence. And I think that we need to hold our officials accountable.
CBS News has obtained documents that show that the city was warned weeks or months ago that because of these drought conditions and budget cuts, it would hamper fire officials' ability to get a handle on wildfires. What specifically makes you so outraged? I mean, you speak about the delay in getting help, certainly. Was there a lack of warning, or was it really a lack of help once the fires started?
It's a complete lack of infrastructure, mismanagement. I received a note from a very good friend whose sister had received something from the LAFD warning them about the lack of water in the Pacific Palisades Reservoir that was down for maintenance. 117 million gallons of water that was not available to us. This could have been stopped at 11:45 a.m. when it started. We're no stranger to wildfires, mudslides, earthquakes. California is a resilient state. The Palisadians are resilient people. This community will rebuild, but it will not be without the wrath of, there will definitely be some heads that will roll. I will tell you that.
And we should note for our viewers that Governor Gavin Newsom is calling for an investigation into the water issues, the pressure issues, the lack of availability. But those answers will be, days, weeks, months away as Vanessa, you and others try to put your lives back together. Thank you for taking some time to speak to us, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
If you would like to help those affected by the California wildfires, head to redcross.org/CBS. You can also head to cbsnews.com/LAfires.